But yeah, if you come in from the direction that we did, you've got like a bunch of crystals here at the front, and then there's some more like in the surrounding area that I'll show you in a little bit. Hi everyone, welcome back to another ARK Survival Evolved video. In this video I'm going to be showing you one of the beginner areas I go to get myself a bunch of crystals in the bog biome map in Genesis Part 1. I have found crystals are kind of hard to come across, and I've only been finding like small sort of deposits for it, and this area that I found just has a whole bunch of them, so I thought I'd share it. I don't know if it's the best area you can go to. I imagine there's other areas in different maps that you can go to, but this is just sort of the beginner area, so it's one of the best ones that I found, so I thought I'd share it. There's a couple of talking points I wanted to get through, so I will have some key moments timestamped below. If you want to skip ahead, then please do. But other than that, I'm just going to keep rambling on. So it's been about 2-3 years, maybe even a bit longer since I started playing ARK. Since I stopped playing ARK, and I'm kind of just getting back into it now. I'm not going back to the video series just yet, but it is in the books and it is something that I plan to do, but I just want to sort of mess around. So like at the moment I'm playing Genesis Part 1 with a bunch of mods, so as you can probably see, if you're familiar with mods, I've got the steampunk mod on at the moment, along with like a bunch of others. And yeah, so I'm playing with mods. I've got like my sliders are just kind of crazy at the moment. I get like tons of resources and stuff, just so it's not like such a grind, and I can just sort of get on with building stuff and progressing through the maps and just having a bit of fun with it, and just kind of getting used to the controls and everything while I get back into sort of wanting to play ARK and just sort of getting back into ARK in general. And then once I've sort of done that, and I'll probably make like a couple of small videos like this as I sort of progress through. But yeah, once we've kind of gone through all of that and I've got back into ARK properly, I think we'll start again with the video series. I think where I left off, pretty much all I've got left to do is the extinction boss, and then we're into Genesis anyway, so get used to the game a little bit more, go over, finish the extinction boss on the main character, and then bring our main character over here, and we'll do some Genesis Part 1 and continue on with that video series and see if we can get through all the core maps. But I guess, yeah, without further ado, we'll continue on with this video. So just to start off, I'm going to be showing you sort of my journey from my base over to where I find the crystals. I think especially in this bog biome, it's nice to get a sense of the surrounding areas, because it's in the bog is very like sameish, and everything just looks very similar, and it is very similar, and I think it's hard to kind of navigate and get around. I do have map markers. I'll show you the coordinates on the GPS when we get over there, but like it's over at this big tree here, but even walking over here, like there's another tree over there. I think there's probably another tree. No, maybe not. I think there's another tree like over in that direction anyway, so it's kind of easy to get turned around and get lost, but I'll show you everything as we go over anyway. But yeah, if you come in from the direction that we did, you've got like a bunch of crystals here at the front, and then there's some more like in the surrounding area that I'll show you in a little bit. So this is the map location that I've got set up for it. I've got a little map marker there, and these are the coordinates. So it's around 5876. If you want to add a map marker, I know for PC you just have to open up your map, you have to get off a mount, you can't be mounted or anything, and then you just want to press P and it opens up this menu where you can add and remove markers. You do have to mess around with the coordinates a little bit. So for instance, for where I've got it set to 60 and 78, and that's just so it's like right in the middle of my cursor. Otherwise it's kind of off to like that side a little bit, and it makes it a bit confusing, and I think it just makes you feel a bit more lost. It makes me feel a little bit more lost anyway, so I've sort of messed around with that a little bit. If you want the map marker in the same way that I've got it, then you would just want to put in 60, 78, and then you should all be good. And then yeah, so coming from the direction that we did, you've got all these crystals out to the front of the tree. You've got this little side alcove bit, which is created by like the trunk and some roots. And this is like the only entrance to this bit, so you want to come in this side, and you've got some crystals here. come through here, and then there's a few more crystals back here as well. And then you want to come back out to the main bit, and you want to go through here, which is just going through the tree, and then you come out the other side, and then all along the left hand side as well there is a bunch more crystals. So I've got like crazy sliders on at the moment, so I think I just like fell through the floor for a second there. I was a bit confused. I've got like crazy sliders, so I'm getting like a bunch of crystals anyway. But even if you're just like a beginner on the map, you don't have like crazy sayings, you don't have crazy tools, there's still tons of crystals over here, so you can still get like a lot of the crystals that you need to do some of the beginner stuff that you need to do, just like a water jar, maybe greenhouse, anything like that. Spyglass. Obviously you need a few crystals. Oh god, okay, that's a bit much for my pike, so we'll jump on the saga and get rid of all of that. But yeah, loads and loads of crystals here. Like I said, I don't think it's probably like the best area on the map, but it's definitely a very good area that I found. If there is anything better that you found, let me know in the comments below, whether that is in the bog map whether it is in the bog map or if it's in like one of the other areas within Genesis Part 1. Do let me know in the comments below and I'll go and check it out. But I think that is going to be it from me, so if you did enjoy, don't forget to drop a like, subscribe and follow to the channels if you're new. Hopefully you found this helpful, and until next time everyone, see you later.